I think you should keep progressing. Because, oh wait, no, you know what? You just got into a special area. There has to be a way to teleport back into that area. It can't be a dialogue or a conversation because Genshin doesn't let conversations save or go back into them. Like you have to, because I remember the last Archon quest, I was in another area and I had to go there. Also, I started the live stream. It's up now. Just so you know.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Hello, Daydreamer. Welcome. Here to life and go back to sleep. Well, I wish you a good sleep then.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Alright, he says I will race you to that chair. I'm doing the leeway half. There we go, Botrix finally joined. Then I guess I am guaranteed to win. You might be guaranteed to win. What kind of prize do you want? Hello, Kimiko, by the way. Welcome. You said hi before Botrix joined, so I didn't see it since I was, well, Botrix didn't. I can never see chat quite properly until Botrix gets in. Once he does get in, then, you know, we can see everything just fine.
Hurry up, Brassa!
You got stuff to share about your rats this Sunday, Kimiko?
There's a new job. Another test subject. That tingle?
Hurry up, Brassa! Time to relax.
Let's Let's get down to business.
Make my escape. And away I go!
Sweet dreams.
I'm just collecting my artifacts and spending my resident Genshin, as per usual.
My
Oh.
strength is gone.
You didn't take pictures of them. They're fighting right now, you guess. Why are the rats fighting? Did you not put enough food in there for each of them? Or something?
Hurry up, Brassa! Hurry up, Brassa!
How should I know? They're getting food in a few minutes. Well, you're the one that takes care of the rats. Is there not enough food? That's one of the main things I think that animals would fight over is food. And when there's not enough of it.
Running late again. Get back on track.
They would also fight over hierarchy. Oh yeah, that's two. That is true. You got two new rats coming in. They have to assert dominance.
Bad dreams be gone.
This is a pretty good test of the new cooling fan that's underneath my laptop. I think I need something more powerful than this one. Because it's just not, I feel like it's not quite there. I can really feel the heat underneath the computer. It's like barely a gentle breeze underneath it. Oh yeah, that's hot as hell. And I can sense a little bit, I can see a little bit of FPS dropping. It's most certainly quieter, but I feel like it's not really doing the trick. I think it's
Running late again.
something, a stronger fan. Hello, Arise. How you doing?
Heads up! Hero incoming!
We'll be sharing stuff momentarily. I usually give it a few minutes for people to arrive. Stop climbing, Versa. Not doing good since it's stuff sharing. I'm willing to share. Okay. Yeah, just put it in the Stuff Sharing Sundays channel and we will absolutely do it. I'm gonna collect some of these birds and bubbles in Natlin, and we are good to go after that. And I'll join Artie to spend my resin with her.
Time to roll.
Ah. Mouse problems. Okay, there we go. Yeah, had your first breakup of your relationship. It does hurt a little bit, but you know, can't stop someone who wants to go, can you? We broke up with mutual understanding, so I wish her the very best. Arise says, first breakup of my life. That is unfortunate, but it's good that you're still here with us, though. It's kind of hard afterwards, because, well, each person has their own good reason why it's difficult.
Look out below.
At least it wasn't an ugly ending. Artie's speeding through the Natlin route to get her artifacts. I really like the artifact routes. Like, when you do them for a while, it creates a really good long-term effect on your account, you know? Of how much XP you can get. Just like, it closes that deficit that you get over time of just like, farming artifacts and all of the characters. What do you mean, still with us? I'm just not gonna end my life over this. Oh, yes, don't do that. I mean, still with us as in, like... Well, I mean... When you end things with somebody, sometimes some of the things you used to do, stop doing them. I don't know. It's a very individual thing. I was just trying to be supportive. You know, like it can kill your mood to do certain things. Like, you know, gaming, I guess. Or whatever it is. Grabbing a few more of the birds, and we'll spend our resin, and by that time of being done with our resin spending, we'll start stuff sharing. How's that sound?
Why me? Get back on track. I bet the crops back in the orchard are loving this weather. Guess the Saurians won't have to water them today. Kapow! Huh! Time to roll. Huh! Huh! Yeah! Running late again. Heads up! Running late again. Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Ah, I can't move. I'm killing myself slowly with the Electro.
Look out below! Time to relax.
Away I go!
Running late again.
Alright, all done with my artifact route. I managed to get a pretty good build on Durin. Flower, feather, and sand are amazing pieces. So we'll have something good for the video. And I have a pyro goblet that I can borrow from another character, so plenty of attack goblets as well from my Animo characters, just for the video. Artie's in Inazuma. I see that you're in Inazuma. Oh, right. I should remember my parametric transformer and teapot. Always forget those things. No, parametric transformers. Got a couple more days on it. Let's check out the teapot. Hey, Arise, you still there?
This rope.
Ah, yeah, you're still here. Okay, great. I mean,
If you ever...
looking forward to the stuff sharing. I'm checking the time. I'll give it like 9 more minutes, and then we'll start. Mostly because I'm I've been habitually late very many times. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me that Hello, NCIA. How you doing today? We're about to get started in just a couple minutes. Where's Artie's location? Oh, she's almost done with Watatsumi Island. Okay. I guess if we need separate bosses... Nah, I'll save it. He got resin. Get him! I got lucky with my Durin artifacts. Like, look at this sand, NCI. I got a bunch of energy recharge off of this. That's great.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down.
Why do people have HP percentage equipped on Durin? There's some secret HP build with Durin that we don't know about. There's always that 2% of people that have really strange builds. It's probably nothing. Like, it's probably just people just like sharing artifacts with characters, and Durin just has it. And they don't actually use them with that. That's probably what it is. Tons of people share artifacts. There's an imposter amongst these dogs. Do you guys see it? Oh, Troy, can you recommend some teams for the Abyss 12th floor? I'm struggling a bit. Sure thing. I'll take a look at it. I'm focused on when Artie gets finished with her artifact route, and then I'll join her. Let me see. You're saying for the 12th floor? Since Knuckle Duckle is here, I automatically recommend Auroron. No matter what you're doing. I don't care if you're trying to do it like, oh, cheese it with overload or whatever, I would recommend Auroron on the second half. Obviously, the second half is just a hard electro-charged or lunar-charged requirement. Mizuki or some sort of Anemo with Auroron in the team will definitely take down the Knuckle Duckle really, really fast. You don't have Auroron. Then there's Kuki Shinobu, because she's naturally built with Elemental Mastery. It's not as good as Auroron, but it can get the job done. You won't get 36 stars. But, yeah, if you refuse to use Electro Charge, you are not getting 36 stars on Knuckle Duckle. You won't. That's just a hard fact of a barrier that you need to use something different. There is no substitutions. It has to be Electro Charged, no matter what. Will Fischl not work? No. She's not an official, doesn't do enough. With Verissa? Verissa Electro Charged seems a bit cursed. You might... That will pass. It's going to get you 2 stars, probably. But not 36. Because you have to remember that the Electro has to be area of effect Electro to be able to hit all of the Knuckle Duckle clones. Fischl's Burst might be able to hit all of the Knuckle Duckle clones once, but then after that it's literally just single target attacks. And Fischl is about like spamming normal attacks, where Verissa is spamming plunge attacks. So while they both do Electro, the objective is area of effect Electro. That's why Kuki Shinobu would probably do better. You're struggling with 12-1 as well. I can't tell you anything about this giant radiant glacial wolf because I don't know what the hell the enemy is. I just used Neuvillette on the first half and then just spammed him down with Neuvillette. So, sir, do you know my Skirk team actually only reaches half the DPS of my Chaska team? I did not know that. By the way, doing this artifact route thing, I Arise, and I might suggest that you should check out my artifact route video. Like, this is like anywhere from 60 to 80,000 artifact XP daily, and I know that you have like an account artifact EXP deficit, where like there's so many artifacts that you need to level up, and you keep getting more artifacts. So you farm artifacts to get more artifact XP, but then that means even more characters that end up looking like my Aoife here, but they just don't even have like a set. They just have a bunch of pieces. Or I'm sorry, they might have a set, but they just have no XP. And it's an artifact route video, and you can get a lot of XP. You know, like. I have all of this, and I had this before I even pulled for like Columbina, and I hadn't done it for like a while. I'm going back on it now because this is gonna get evaporated like rather quickly. But yeah, I got full elemental mastery on him now, so I'm gonna level up all of these pieces. These pieces are pretty ugly, but I don't care. This main stat set bonus, move on. That's all I need to do. Get the character, just get them decent, and just go. All I gotta do. That's it. And this is good enough for like all of my 4-star characters, and maybe even my 5 stars too, just to get everybody prepped and ready. Then I'll go into substat refinement for only like the Stygian Onslaught duration.
Into managing an orchard.
Oh, Artie's coming.
Weeding, fertilizing the soil, making...
Yeah, the top half, it looks like it's not super elementally resistant and stuff, but Artie's coming, so now I shall spend my resin with her, and we shall do the stuff sharing Sundays stuff. Just taking one more look. Yeah, Perpetual Mechanical Array, he's a jackass. He's just, like, get a stall team, I guess. And if you have to use a different team for each individual floor, then that works. You have Seek Constellation 3 Aoife. Yeah, Aoife would probably do great. Because that's electrocharged right there. Okay, Artie. What weekly boss do you want? We already did the Dottore, Trout's Domain. Shall we get something else, like the chess pieces? I do need hydro crystals. I need hydro, electro, and animo crystals. I guess that would be child, wouldn't it? Hydro, electro, cryo. Scarmouche.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Oh yeah, hydro, electro, animo on Scarmouche. Alright, let's check what Artie responded. Where do you want to go first? Scarmouche. Can you use me help from an average player on your weekly boss? You may join. We do not require the help, but you may join nonetheless for entertainment purposes. Lunar Chaska elemental reactions. No. Shoot him in the face. All I've got is a level 20 Columbina.
The most important part of going out to have fun is...
Oh, wait.
going out.
Let me change the
So
weapon.
just show up
So I
and I'll
just
handle
realized.
the rest.
There we go. A 1-star weapon on Columbina. Insulting. Don't have enough resin to build her. Everything went into making Durance of the Durance video. And Varissa.
A thousand eons, mine to dominate. Burn to oblivion.
He's almost down for the count after the first rotation.
Kneel!
Okay, there we go.
Good riddance.
Hello, Psyche. How you doing? Just doing our weekly bosses, spending our resin. It's all electro. We can't kill it because we don't have any. We don't have anything else to kill it with. Oh, dead.
Now, your eyes have been opened.
Alright, there we go.
Possible.
And they're immune to electro. I don't know how we managed to break that, but we did.
During my night, I was destined for more.
Oh, I almost walked out without grabbing. I guess one more trout domain. Free to play Dolphin, Whale, Leviathan. No Dream Solvent. I got Dream Solvent. And I guess the next boss will be Child because Hydro Electro. Oh. Oh, we'll do the chess game, Hydro and Electro from that one. And I still need Pyro Gems too, I think. I guess we need cryo, so I guess I'll take Chongyun or something like that.
Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach.
So we can kill him. Because we need cryo. There we go.
Woo!
So we can kill him quickly.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
You are
if I
a blue
allowed
whale?
myself to be led
Why
by
does
the
he have to be a
whispers of the
blue whale,
abyss.
though? Why can't he be like a
Surviving
humpback
is
whale?
tough.
You know?
Taming the beast within is tougher.
Or at the very least, something like a killer whale.
Think you can bully me? Look at you!
Settle down.
Oh, no, we can bring anything. I just picked Nuvalet for brevity because this boss is tanky, so I just wanted it to die quickly. And it demands the cryo, so. What's the margin? Whale?
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down. Bow your head.
Isolation chamber deployed.
Our performance has yet to conclude.
I dance for you, my dear. It is time to slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for
strike!
some pomp and ceremony.
Annihilation is nigh!
Please navigate behind where I belong.
Our performance has yet to conclude.
We didn't have enough cryo. My Nuvalet didn't have enough, or my Diona didn't have enough
My
energy.
dear.
I should have taken Chongyun. Thank you. Attack Goblet. Got some Hydro Gems. Needed the Hydro Gems for Columbina. The legs and the new skin. Yes, they look strange. Didn't know what we were fighting. Oh yeah, it's the Cryo weekly boss. Enzi wants to join? Sure. We're about to be over this though.
Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah. Take me up.
We're almost level 20 on the battle pass. That's nice.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime? Yeah.
Lindsay says she's undecided. Right now, I'm condensing pieces of resin for the Stygian Onslaught so we can have plenty of that. Oh, NCIA wants... Okay, I'll switch somebody else. There we go.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning
domain.
palate.
Yeah,
Mondstadt's
new domain.
water is crisp and pure, while water
Also,
from
did
Liyue
Artie type
has an
anything?
enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Meru's
She was
water
in a loading screen, I
has a
think.
rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Level 1. Yes! Level 1. Do you underestimate the power of Viridescent Mariner?
Mind your step!
You underestimate the power of level 1 Viridescent Mariner characters, contributing a very vast chunk of damage. Alright, that was all I needed. Critical damage, energy recharge, attack. Hey, we got an HP sand, finally. There we go, we got all main stats for Columbina. Good enough. We even managed to get an Elemental Mastery substat. Just one Elemental Mastery substat. Good enough to build her. We move on to the next character afterwards. Done! Columbina's got our set. HP, crit damage, HP, done. Just sent photos of your rats because you asked me, Troy. Yes. Give me the rat photos. You always send the rat photos. Always checking on Minza, Mina, Zuki, and Somi. I mean, swirls with Electro. He said yes. Hey, Troy, you want energy recharge?
You can only do so much on your own.
Columbina
but with a
without
group,
Constellation
anything's
4.
possible.
Melusines are
I have an
beautiful
energy recharge sand available.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them. Cause they
Either that
know
or
all.
energy recharge substats. I have the prototype Amber equipped on her. I also considered the Favonius Codex as well. The prototype Amber should give me plenty of energy as well. Unlikely to need less than 200% energy recharge. You talking about 200% energy recharge with only them coming from the substats? Or are we not accounting for the... Yeah, prototype Amber. That's what I'm going to use on her. That said, the next Stygian Onslaught is coming soon. You have to rely on Columbina for Stygian Onslaught. I'm never going to complete Fearless difficulty on Stygian Onslaught. That's not made for players like
The
me.
most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
Alright, well, time to get into the stuff sharing. There's nothing else to do except for feed the dogs, and I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. I'll do that later on my own time. Not today, anyways. Since we're 48 minutes in. You're gonna make me finish Fearless if you must? How's that gonna happen?
You can only
Because
do so much on your own,
it's
but
not
with a group,
happening.
anything's
Like,
possible.
completing that solo to get the rewards is not a thing for normal players to do. Menacing is barely even a thing that's meant for normal players. Like, normal players will probably clear floor 10, maybe
parents always
11-3,
No matter
but
how busy
get like
life
1 or
gets,
2 stars on
you should
11-3,
always sit down and
that's
enjoy
it.
a proper meal
And
when
also,
you get hungry.
see you later, Arise.
What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down. Woo!
Take a deep breath.
And wolf it down.
Yeah, let's get to the stuff sharing now. We probably only have a little bit, but that's okay. Everybody shares what they can. Oh yeah, this Sunday is rather light on content. We only have a little bit of things. That's okay. Not every Sunday is going to be hustling and bustling. It's the consistency that counts. Alright. We got Daydreamer who's made a chicken. I like the little beady eyeball that you just sewn in there. You thought I explored the new area already? I didn't even get started. I haven't had time. I've been busy. And Daydreamer said her dad told her that he wants her to make one where it can hold and lay eggs. Nice. Like most big Genshin things, banners, it's always Wednesday morning. Unless it's second phase, it's instant on Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The Family Guy. The Furladak family. What is that? And this is Lemon Bunny Mama Bear. She's made what looks like a wig. This is a wig for a performance or something. Like, give us context. It looks like some sort of mesh underneath that wig. I guess it's for your performance, your acting classes. And you've got some Kiss moisturizing shampoo with peptides and coconut. It hydrates and softens as well as nourishes for all hair types. So it's 12 fluid ounces, which is 355 milliliters of fluid. And it says new look. Okay. Well, nice wig. You made the highlights on it. Maybe you should be a hair dye specialist. Kimiko's rats ate her blanket. They just chewed through it. My cat and dog, Nabi and Bailey, and Heartopia. What is Heartopia, Kimiko? Is it like Animal Crossing? It looks like Animal Crossing. Nabi and Bailey. I have to mute because the gods always got the copyright music, but it's okay. But I will show the edit. Damn, it is a very loud intro. Ah, so he really likes Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime. I think that's on Netflix. Kimiko says, yep, that's Troy. What do you mean by yep, that's Troy? We got Minza, Mina, Suki, and Somi. So you got 4 rats now. What is this you're feeding them? This looks like cheese. Is that cheese? Feeding the rats cheese. How cliche of you. A new cozy game, and it's similar to Animal Crossing. You looked at that can or whatever the wig was on. Well, of course I'm going to look at the can. She just provided an image with no letters, context, or anything. And this is Stuff Sharing Sundays. We are looking at the picture in its entirety. Why is that strange? Looks like a Parmesan cheese in there, or shredded cheese. Cheese, noodles, and rice. Oh. Okay, so that's what it is. It looked a little bit like kind of spaghetti, but really tiny spaghetti. So it's cheese, noodles, and rice. Rats probably love that. Oh, they tipped it over, and they are definitely fighting. They tipped it over. Ah, dang it. And this one is camouflaged. You can barely see them in the corner right there. The only reason you can see them is their hands, ears, and eyeballs. But if they hid those, you would not see that rat. It's too dark. Normal cheese. Okay. I wonder if the rats have. Nah, they haven't eaten. They got all day to look for that rice grains if it's just thrown on the floor there. Hiding underneath the logs in the shade. For anybody wondering, Kimiko educated us some streams ago about why this detritus is all over the floor in the rat's cage. It's to help their feet, so their feet don't hurt from walking around. Oh my gosh. You can barely see that rat. Like, if you turned the lights off, you literally would not be able to see them. Well, that's it for this Sunday with sharing stuff. She was under a wooden bridge, and if I didn't see her go in there, I wouldn't have known that she was there. You would have thought that, you're like, 1, 2, 3. You count the rats, you look under the bridge, she's not there. We could see Suki's belly, she's white there. Which one is Suki? You talking about the Suki who was under the bridge? Because this literally just looks like a black splotch. Just looks like a shadow. I'm going to share this. This is a repost. Some of my own piano music that I made a long time ago. Very long time ago. So long ago that it's on a compact disc. Since this is my own music, I guess I don't have to worry about copyright. I submitted it a long time ago, but there's people that haven't had a chance to hear it yet, so here, I'll play it. I don't remember. Was this? Alright, that's it. Ignore the YouTube recommendations popping up. Giant spider in the middle of the screen. Oh, that's my own stream being recommended in the middle of it. But yes, I made that on a program called GarageBand. That's not me actually playing it. I can't play it that well. Artie probably could, though. She's amazing at the piano. But yeah, it's on a compact disc. I don't even have anything that can read the compact disc. But yeah, there it is. Maybe I should find GarageBand again. Try to make something at some point in time. I'll put that on the bucket list. Deep down. I'm gonna have to do some more videos and stuff. But if you guys end up liking that piano, I'll try and make something else again. Of course, again, it won't be me playing it, but I will be making it electronically. I've never heard a CD be called any differently by the shortcut. I was confused by compact disc. I'm sorry, Artie. Kimiko likes it. Well, you're free to use it as long as you just ask permission. You could use it for whatever you want. It is my music, but if you like it, you can play it as many times as you like. Oh, sorry. I typed at into there. Well, I don't think there's too much else to be sharing. I mean, unless you guys have some questions about some of the teams that I'll be testing for Durin, since I'll be finishing any of the last recordings of that later on today. So what is his new set? You know what? I think I'll boot up Genshin because, I mean, I guess I'll be literally doing some more of that soon. And I'll let you guys... Oh, hello, Andy. You just missed it. You just missed it. Well, actually, no, you probably already heard it, but we just finished the stuff sharing, and I just decided to play a little bit of music. Just missed what? The music. Where am I doing the testing? In the Miliastra Wonderland. He's going to send some sunset sky photos. We could still look at them. Just let me know that you did send them so I can just, like, pull it back up. So, yeah, you could still send them. Yeah. Always open to... There's no deadline to stuff sharing Sundays. If you get missed on one Sunday, that means you come first on the next one. because I literally just go in a chronological order from when they were sent. So, you know, if you go last or you're late, you end up being first or early to the next Sunday, basically. Because I always go by the date. So, yeah, there's no way that we would miss anything that anybody would send, and they could send it at literally any time. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys where I'll be doing the testing, and again, you can make requests, but there's more to do. But so far, I was going to show the differences of DPS at every constellation, solo or with the Lion's Roar signature weapon. There's also the Amenoma Kageuchi that you can use, which is craftable. That does help Durin if you manage to get so unlucky that, like, you have such bad energy and you're really confused about what weapon to use. I mean, there's tons of options, but Amenoma Kageuchi does pop up when I think about getting, you know, something that gives you damage and energy at the same time that's not a Favonius sword. And hello, Miro. So, yeah, I'll be, I've already got Durin with his Overload team with Verissa, and I've been questioning whether it's better to have Fischl or Eon-san, and I'll be showing you guys the direct numbers on that. You won't be getting vague shit like, it's 3% better than 2% of the 5% drop of DPS at Constellation 1. And when you ask percentage of what, I give you, I don't know, a very subjective number. You'll be getting the actual numbers in your face. But for those of you that don't keep up with Miliastra Wonderland, pay attention to this moment now. If you've just been tuned out and zoned out of the stream, now's the time to pay attention for the next couple of seconds, at the very least. So in Miliastra Wonderland, they made it so that we can use our Genshin Impact characters. And there are different worlds where you may test your damage. You just finished Durin's story quest for the skin, and you found one giant correlation between that and the Luna 4 Archon quest. Well, no spoilers, Miro. But yeah, Blue Regard, Miro, Katsuro, these are really nice worlds that you can use. All of your favorite Teyvat characters. So you
Are we going on a trip?
Take whatever you
Or
want.
to a competition?
Where's my Yan-san? There she is.
Ah, I'm all warmed up.
And Durin, right here.
I'll be right behind you.
And Chevrus.
All right, team, let's move it out.
There are spoilers. I will not tell anything about it. Yeah. Wait, you got Columbina? When did I miss it? You missed it on the Columbina wishing stream, Katsuro. But yes, so where's the detailed view? Right here. Z. So when you go in here, we can see the attributes of each character on full display. I just wasted Verissa's buffs.
On my
Decay! New life!
justice will Heads up!
Oh god.
Hero incoming! Yeah! Kapow! Ultimate flying kick!
What?
Height! Headbutt! Huh.
Oh my god, my rotation is ass. Let me try that again. But yes, you can measure your damage per second with any team, and if you were wondering what's better, what's worse, and who does how much damage of what. Here's your answer.
New life!
Hands right! Start the clock! Oof! Kapow! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Oof! Hero incoming! Yeah! Final warning!
Stay back! I'm turning.
Let's move! Control! Justice will Hero
There's no lock on. I keep missing.
Guard! Yeah! Look out below! Guard! Smash down! Yeah! On my mark!
Stay back! Turning point.
Oof! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
So you can beat these guys up as much as you want, and you can really get to test it as much as you want.
Watch out! Turning point.
It's nice. You're in it. You missed a part. Ah. Yeah, you can change the character's statistics right here, so you can change each character's things. So if you were thinking, okay, what would happen if I didn't miss a single crit? So you could go here and just say, okay, I'll just crit rate level up to 100% so that you can crit. Or if you wondered, what would your damage look like if you didn't miss not a single crit ever for any reason? And you can do this for every character. And if you said, well, let me just, I don't know, if you needed to reach a certain checkpoint with attack, if you just needed to reach like 2,000 attack or something to make
Strength
our
is one of those
Varissa
things where you
look
gotta
like she
use it
has
or
the
lose it.
signature weapon, you can basically
So,
test
wanna train with me
signature weapon
sometime?
statistics. And if you want to see, okay, well, what if I didn't have any energy problems? You could just turn on infinite energy, so
On my mark! Final warning!
everybody just has infinite energy always, no matter what.
One fell swoop! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Good!
I thought he lost the 50-50 because he didn't show her later. I'm pretty sure they were there. Oh, right. Well, I didn't have any stuff to level her up because Varissa was taking priority at the time. And now Durin, with, you know, the Durin video that I'll do later. But yes, this is the type of worlds that you guys can use. And you can see the combat logs too after you do it. Obviously, you can't see it because I've changed it around. But if I just go there and just do a little bit of a...
Okay. New life. Get
Okay, and then we stop and go back here. You can see when characters got the overload and which character got it, who, at what time, when. Apparently Chevrus got an overload there for a second, for some reason. And Durin's got most of the vast majority of the hits, and then we got Varissa doing an overload here. So you can get a full detailed breakdown of whether or not your vaporized team, if your main DPS is actually vaporizing or not. And eventually you'll be able to track which characters get the blooms, because you look right here, you can see that Durin triggered 2 of the overloads, Varissa triggered 2 of the overloads. So you can see who the elemental mastery would matter with the most on which teams as well. If somebody's literally just a background character, if they're not swirling the right elements properly, and all that stuff. All sorts of good things. If you did something like Arlecchino, vaporize plus overload at the same time, I guess, because you're using like Auroron or something. I don't know. That could work too. All right. Well.
Let's move! Watch out! Stop right there! You asked for it!
Turning point in.
Nice. Okay, well, we're done with this. But I just wanted to show you guys what it'll look like with testing and what to expect. And Katsuro sent the sunsets. I'm going to log out of Miliastra Wonderland. Yeah, I have to use the dummy, the 80 mil dummy though. Yeah, exactly. These are really good though, because if I was wondering whether Fischl or Iansan is better, I actually can get the answer to that question for myself with my own builds, as opposed to what the builds should look like that somebody else tested against a Cryo Regisvine and took a sample size of an enemy with 50,000 HP. Miro, you know how people do the damage showcases and they go to kill the Mondstadt like Cryo Regisvine over and over as a damage showcase? Alright, well, the rotation is so short and he dies so fast that like the supports kill the boss before you even get to the main DPS, setting up the buffs. Alright. Let's get to the stuff sharing now. I know most people pull from bummers from the beta. What? Alright. Numbers, dummy. I have no idea what he was saying. Numbers from the beta. Oh, you mean beta? I thought you were talking about like a fish. A fish called a beta. First batch of sunset pictures. Mostly the latest ones. Also, why is my Botrix just not typing anything? Botrix, I think, must have died at some point in time. That is very unfortunate. Well, I'll just manually have to read the look back at the chat each time. But looking at these sunsets, you know, it's very nice the different hues of color that you get from the same exact sun, only because of different angles and clouds. Same light source, but many different colors. The sun is an interesting thing, isn't it, Katsuro? Look at that city in the background. How much concrete has been used. They don't call it a concrete jungle for nothing. Those giant building cranes, though they stretch so high and tall. I wonder exactly how much weight can one of those things carry. Did you ride around to different places to take these pictures from different spots? Look at all of the city. I like looking at the city. There's a big power line right in the middle of it. Does your city have lots of power lines that are above ground, or is there a lot of are your power lines mostly underground and it's all the same spot? Oh. I can see those lifts in the background. These are some nice photos. Yes, they are nice photos. Oh, crap. I think we're on this one. Yeah. Maybe you should take all of these photos, Katsuro, make it a video collage where you just kind of just flip through them. Kind of like people who draw a picture and make it move ever so slightly and just draw the picture a bunch of times and then flip through the book really fast so it looks like it's a moving picture. Now this one must have hurt to look at. This sunrise right here reminds me of that sunrise that or the sunlight that's coming through your window and shining on your computer screen, and it's really making you irritated, but you know that you can't do anything about it except for either move yourself or wait until like an hour or two passes by so the sun is in a different position. That shine right here is definitely reminding me of that. Everybody gets hearts for all of their hard work. Thank you for sharing things. Also, the old Nouvellette thumbnail. Horrible. Meme worthy. There's another batch. Alright, well, we'll look at those if they're uploading. I'll wait. I may have to go soon. Okay, there we go. One just uploaded. We'll just look at these. There's no clouds on this one. All of these are very nice pictures, Katsuro. Very nice. I love it. This is the one. This one makes me want to put on sunglasses. That gleaming shine. This one, this kind of color shade makes me think of. So it's very gray on this one. compared to the other ones. Very nice. Last one. And then after this, I will shut it down and we'll see you guys on the next day that we have our stream scheduled. I'll have the schedule written in the Discord. All right. Last batch of sunrise photos. So red, this one. Oh. Very red. It was actually red. Yeah. This in the background looks like it's a tidal wave. It literally looks like there's just a tidal wave coming to just wash away your entire city. It's pretty. Yes, it is. This looks like a background that Bob Ross would create. Nice, like velvety pink color here. Very fluffy. This one's nice. Very nice. The sun is high in the sky on this one. The sun is hiding right behind that cloud on this one. No, it's there. Can't quite see it directly, but we can see its after effects. Kimiko says she re-rolled Verissa flower. Hey, nice. You got a crazy Verissa flower. Good job. Yeah, what is this? More active threads. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot I enabled the thing where you guys can make threads. For 44.9 something crit value flower. That's a great flower. Alright. Well, I suppose that's it for this Sunday. So we're going to take some time to kick back and we're going to just chill out and have a good Sunday. Strange thing is most damage per second caps out on 12 million damage per second per rotation. Probably because of the max cap. Wait, per damage per second per rotation? I don't know. Wait, when you say per rotation, Miro, like, does it count the downtime between the rotations? Like, do you fight for a full minute, or do you, like, it instantly cut it off the second you get the final hit? Like, the last individual hit? Because, you know, the downtime of, like, character swapping and stuff can bring that number down quite a bit. Like, for example, if you did a rotation and then waited for a second for Mualani to finally start up her elemental skill and then ended it before you got your first hit, that would make the numbers definitely a little lower. The moment you have to redo it, you stop. Oh. $3,210% roll value on that one. Yeah, that's some crazy ass statistics. That said, thank you for sharing, everybody. And thank you for your pictures, Katsuro. I'm going to end this stuff sharing Sunday. Even though I keep it nice and short. You said also you could look at my Columbina. I'll be doing the character reviews on my my stream. Also, for some reason, YouTube blocked you saying also you could look at my Columbina. I don't know why, but it did. And if I didn't manually go back to look at chat, I wouldn't have seen that YouTube blocked it for some reason. You didn't even include any cuss words or anything. All you said is also you could look at my Columbina. She was destined to come so much that I had a full set for her. I have no idea why it blocked that, Andy, but it did for some reason. And Botrix didn't pick it up either. So, like, I had to go on YouTube and manually click that it should not be blocked so everybody could see it. Neferskirk Malvika perform is the same according to the numbers. Yeah, there is the max damage dealing cap too. Well, it depends on what they're doing. There's the max damage cap. This does that stuff. But I'll let you guys continue this conversation in Discord and stuff. And thank you for all for coming, as well as you too, Miro. Miro, the donation that you did, I appreciated it. It popped last stream before you had the chance to get it, or I had like ended the stream before it popped up. So thank you again for that, and I appreciate you. And next time we stream, I may do a little bit of character reviews, but I will try to catch up on the events. It's not a big deal, Troy. Don't mention it. The least that I can do is mention it. The worst thing you could do is, like, somebody does donation and then you don't even acknowledge it. It's one thing if I, like, literally didn't see it, but it's a whole different deal if, like, you know, I saw it and then actively, specifically chose not to say anything about it. Not even a thank you. That's the least I can do. And, you know, yeah, the DPS meters are really disproving or reinforcing a lot of things, Katsuro. Like, there are certain teams where I felt like they were really strong and fun because it just seemed cohesive and it managed to do things. But in reality, it was only, like, succeeding because of, like, mechanics and stuff. And it, in fact, does less damage. Like, directly less damage. And I don't mean less damage in terms where people talked about it in weird and possibly confusing ways. Like saying something is 3% more or something is 3% less. Here, we have like an objectively measurable thing that can tell you, like, are they actually equal or are they not? Yeah, and I like it. It's really good. Some teams are just fun. No one cares about the 3%. Yeah, and if that 3% doesn't make the difference, if they both clear, they're the same, you know? If they both get the job done. You've seen characters hit 20 million per rotation. Well, you can have a nice discussion about this in the Gotcha Games chat. I'm gonna hang up the stream now. I hope that you guys have a lot of fun and enjoy yourselves and yeah, share stuff. This new thing where we can look at damage is awesome, and we can really measure stuff. I can't tell you how much this helps. Like when somebody questions, is this character better or is that better? Does this improve my artifacts? Yes, no. They can really see the difference. And Miro, if there's anybody that I'm gonna do something a little bit special. I'm not putting this in the announcements yet, but this is for everybody that's here that wants to do it. But if people want to showcase their characters, I may try to make an allowance of space on the mini screen for people that want to do things like they ask, like Miro says, "Oh, hey, I really just spent like hours yesterday really just agonizing over Columbina. Can I come on the stream and just show my Columbina build and team and how well they do?" And they can put their numbers up on the screen and like show their performance if they want to. So I'll try to make an allowance for that when I'm doing Archon quests and reviews and all of that shit. Because
That, to
before
be
it was
honest,
just
will be
gameplay, but-
interesting.
Yeah.
Because what I'm trying to explain right now, I don't think he gets it. What I'm trying to explain is I have full C6 teams that I'm testing with visual numbers, and that's the limit they do in a 15-second rotation.
Yeah, so you're not meaning like
all
one
of
hit.
them are tailored to a specific. It almost feels like tailored to a specific number, right?
Yeah, so yeah, you were saying like per second of damage, not one individual hit. It's one
No,
thing to
that's
hit. Yeah. It's one thing. to hit
that's
20 million
9 million per second.
Mm.
But it's a 15-second rotation, right? Of your entire team, you go through your entire team, and then you go to your DPS, and he does, for the time he is on field, the end number ends up between 11 and 13 million damage, right?
Damn.
And that's same for a full C6 team of Skirk, same for the full C6 team of Moavika. And the funny thing is the same for a full C6 support team of Nefer. Nefer is C2.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. I don't know that what I'm thinking is it might be, because I'm not using the same testament, might be a dummy limitation.
Well, you would probably have to try out different dummies. I mean, like there is.
Yeah.
It's like the first day, you know. I mean, there's probably because we can't even see Elemental Mastery right now.
Andy, that's everything included. I do a 4 million damage hit with Moavika's ultimate, and 1 million and 1.1 million melts every third hit.
Damn.
By the time your buffs end, you did 12 million damage. That's one rotation before you have to switch back to Bennett and do it all again. We're talking about
we're talking
actual
about, like,
damage.
Yeah,
not buff everything up, go to that boss and do the cap. I have done that before. That's not important.
yeah. He's talking about per second, repeating,
Yeah.
like stretching.
I'm talking
out.
about how the damage, the rotation of every character ends up in about a similar number, which is pretty weird. Like that's 10% resistances on those Ruin Guards. I put them on 20 million HP because 10 million HP is not enough. And by the time I have to go back to the first support, yeah, I'm talking about a full rotation.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna head out. I need to.
Okay, so have a
get
good
my
day.
food, and also, thank you for sharing, Miro and Katsuro. The dummies are gonna be really fun, and if there is anything wrong with it, people will figure that out very quickly, and then
Yeah,
fix it.
yeah. It's just interesting. It's either not dialed down for full C6 characters, because you're not getting such big numbers in other scenarios, right? You're looking at like up to what, 5 million per rotation.
Yeah, and
So
did you only do one dummy, or did you do different worlds dummies as well?
no, I specifically tested one dummy, ended up to that conclusion. I'll check the other ones. I'm pretty sure they work the same way.
Yeah, if they do, then I mean, then that would mean that there's a consistency found somewhere. So you might be onto something.
So mind you, it's not something important. It's not like anybody is running a 13-second like Movica and Skirk rotation. Like a CSD player will ever get that cap. It's just interesting.
It is interesting. And that's what I was gonna say, that I was gonna try and figure out a way to make an allowance for that on the mini screen, that somebody can ask, then just populate that and just show it, I guess. While
I'll remind you that Stygian also to eventually reset, so this time it will be better to figure out how we're gonna do it, like our last time strategy.
Yeah, we just take 3 of us and we'll just beat the crap out of things, and then
or
just
2.
rotate.
Yeah, it did bring up some people. I still see coming up.
Yeah, we'll just help people out in Stygian Onslaught, and I'll just.
No, I mean in general.
Yes, that is good, and I appreciate the offer of that. That's very kind of you to offer to assist people like that. I really, that's very nice of you.
I told you that's what I used to do before I came to your stream, because otherwise Genshin is pretty boring, dude.
That's where cooperative gameplay comes in. The entertainment. All right.
Anyways, have a good night.
Good night. See you later.